Good afternoon. Today I'm going to play a Sprocket. See how you guys did with an iteration of going towards your one playthrough. Controls. Hook, knife, flashlight, climb. It's easy. Left mouse, spacebar, vault. Okay. It'll take me a little bit to remember all that. So I strongly suggest you guys have audio options for master sound effects and music. That way people can change the music and the sound effects individually. Also, you might want to look into a brightness / gamma slider. That way people can adjust the brightness and contrast for the brightness. Play. Oh, we don't have, how do we, missions menu level? So again, looking at this, going to play, how does the player start their game? They just thrown, 13 levels at them and you just hope to pick the right one? Again, like, where do we start from? How are we going to lay this out to then go through all these levels? If there are individual, I'm assuming these are just levels for mechanics. So you might have level 1 will have 3 things in it, 2 will have 3 more, stuff like that. Make your way through the compound and take out the target. Okay? Hold Q to access the radial menu to use a hologram. Okay. Any sounds for picking stuff up? I don't know. Hopefully I didn't turn the sound down too much. Whoop. So that went through the wall. How many times can I use the hologram ability? Just once? So getting hit, flash me red, play a sound, getting hurt, and give me a hit reaction animation. So I'm like getting knocked back a little bit. Restart. So I grab my holodisc, right click to throw it. So how do you guys plan on informing the player that they have a disc or not? Is it time-based, only one at a time? So what I would do is maybe in the bottom left above the health bar, or maybe you can do bottom right, have an icon of the disc, and then once you use it, it grays out, and then color slowly fills back into it on the not on the radial part, but on the icon part that would be in the world on the HUD. Where did that guy go? Oh, I lost him in there. So yeah, once again, these seem like just your little levels. So obviously, let me tell me about this before. What's he doing? So, give me that pop-up. Tell me that before I aggro him. Obviously, you don't need E anymore to open because it's already open. You should display a little pop-up when they get close enough for a stealth kill versus when they're just far enough to, oops, I accidentally started swinging. And the same thing that I mentioned for the player, do that for the enemies. When I hit them, play a hit sound, change their or flash their color, that way you know they're getting hit. E to open, not opening. So if you have a door like this, where you're actually telling a player and they can't open it, play a lock sound, an error sound. Obviously, when doing this, so A, just like your other gate, just have it open and the player not slide with it. But then obviously you want to fix stuff like this. And then also, you had it on some other ones. Make sure their death animation is getting played. Ah. What did I pick up? You picked up the purple key. Picture stuff like Doom, if you guys haven't played old school Doom, but maybe like in the top right or the top left, you would just display a key card and then the color of the key card that you got. That way, say I go through a level and I picked up 3 key cards, I can see I have the purple, yellow, and the red key card, rather than which key cards did I grab? Alright, so I can come off of it, but for some reason I want to stick to the gate. And he's probably going to attack me through the gate. Yep. Can I attack him through the gate? Yep. So you probably don't want stuff like that to happen either. Again, why can't I open this gate? You picked up the red key. Is this a blue key? Is that what that means? So if that's what that means, man, you need a blue key to enter this door. Oh, okay. So now I know I need to go find blue keys. Get out of here. Get out of here. The blue key? You picked up the blue key. Yep. Okay. Oh. What is your MVP? Let's see what you got here. Make your way through the compound and take out the target. Do I still kill people by walking into them? Attacking them? I'm not dying. Awesome. Find a portal and grapple to the main key to open the door. Bye. Kind of the same thing here, man, you need this to enter this. So what did I pick up there? I'm assuming it was the battery. tell me to use the grapple hook. So just FYI, holodisc flashlight. Maybe your radial just doesn't work in this level. If your radial doesn't work in this level, how am I supposed to grapple? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to grapple around. I want to test something with the hologram. Hey, cool. Wish it was animated. What? What? Ah! Alright, hologram disc. Toss it out. I do not, as a hologram, and it just being a disc on the floor, I do not think you should have collision with it. I don't like that. Again, this is your game. You can leave that in there if you want. I personally, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Let's give one more. What would be good? And I know from somebody's turning, yeah, that's. There was another level I was hitting something in. Is this supposed to be my throwing knife? Whoa. I don't know why I zoomed in like that. So, for your grapple is not going to be a big issue. Obviously not a flashlight. I talked about this having a... Oh, that was a different game. Was it? Yeah, that was the other game. Sorry. You guys both have holograms in them. Whee! Collision. So you guys don't have... Maybe you can have it by default. So now a line comes out. Give me that little arc. Like, where is this thing going to land? That way I can accurately throw my disc where I want it. And kind of going off of that, with your throwing knife, how do I know where this throwing knife is going to go? So it'd be nice if during this I had like a little reticle so I know where it's going to go. Also, you can see the problem with this. It looks like you have collision, camera collision on your box. So you can see, like, instead of looking with the camera here, how it pops up like that, that means you're getting on top of the box. So what I'm getting at with that is, notice when I throw it, the camera quickly snaps to like the player inside the player, like that. That's because as soon as that box is spawned, the camera's colliding with it, and then the box goes away, so then you can, you know, the camera goes back to its normal position. That is what I believe what happened here. I had it. Okay. But yeah, you just got to have. Also, do you have where it clicks? Okay. What I was going to say is, like, so I had the throwing knife. It should already have the throwing knife selected, but you don't let me just QQ to snap around. I actually have to click, so it doesn't really matter. But here's the issue I have with the throwing knife. This is a throwing knife. I'm just going off of the assumption of there's a reticle in the middle of my screen. You might have some drop, so it might be, you know, a block or two below it might hit. And now I throw my knife. Oh, okay. Obviously, the box is probably a bit bigger than your knife collision is going to be, you probably want to get something that's more in line with what you intend. Like, it'd be nice if I could know I'm going to hit them. There you go. Oh, give me death animation and the sound. I don't care if they're not perfect. I just want placeholders so you can add in the real ones later. But helping with all the sounds and everything really helps fill the game out. And then just to be nitpicky as a gamer, why does my knife take so long to reload? I'm going to throw another one. And then later you get a little knife model and have it stick into the wall. Oh yeah, because you got the hologram, the other team has a teleporter. That's what it is. Alright, so once again, you really have to work on your, what is this? Like, not what is this, I know it's a level select, but play. How does the player start? Are they supposed to have a list of levels and they just go through one by one and unlock them? Is it supposed to be a linear thing that like, hey, you're at level 1? You know, is it supposed to be like a Mario thing where you have an overworld and now we're going to 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 2-2, or 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, so on and so forth. So you really need to work on that. Feel free to reach out to me to discuss it more, to talk more about it, to get some ideas if you wish, anything like that. Let me know if you have any problems, issues, concerns, any more questions. Yeah, just really we need to work on how do I go from one level to the next. Because the other part you're going to have to do is not only stringing the levels together, but you're going to have to work at and look at layering and combining and iterating, not iterating, but you know, in the first level you learn about a few things, but then you're going to still use them throughout the rest of your levels. So make sure your final level, you know, is making use of, I don't want to say everything, but you know, you dash onto a ledge and then you vault over and you stealth around some guy, use a hologram. Make sure you keep making use of all your pieces and build on top of it. Like I said, let me know if you guys have any questions or want to talk about ideas. If you're unsure how you guys even want to go about it, let me know. We can talk through it. Yes, I'm sure. All right, laters.